sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding it just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Another Kansas City
They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Chiefs first down.
43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
In trouble, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. And
the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Kenneth Grant, he's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a 2nd consecutive play. On comes the punter now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Vikings offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Jefferson. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw is McCarthy. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Noel Williams.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Chiefs nothing.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Now, Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Jenkins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Ashton Jenkins that time, able to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
From the 43. Here's second and 8.
43-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Ooh. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jenkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Horton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's the first grab of the game for the man, leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's another Vikings first
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's got his big tight end. Austin Loveland. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he was taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Throwing now. Mahomes. He'll find Parker. It's complete. And And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Throwing is Mahomes. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
15 yards.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
38-yard line.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. A handoff, running left is Genty. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll go again with Genty. And they'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That's to the running back, Marion Hampton. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
16 more yards. And the Vikings
looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at special Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Ashton Genty, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
37-yard attempt.
Riker's kick is good. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Will Riker to
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man is Parker. He's got him. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only a couple. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, they'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Genti. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
He's going to look for the home run ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's Jared Goff. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Lions improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Chase Brown. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Justin Fields. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Niners get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Harrison Butker.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
To throw is McCarthy. It is taken in by Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
It's second and
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll find Kinetik out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
The Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
On first and 10, it's Kinetik. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Ashton Gelati on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
17-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's into the end zone. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter. And at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Chiefs, nothing. Will
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Daxton Hill on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got his receiver on the incline. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First down.
They go play action with Mahomes. This one caught by Parker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First
Gray
down.
is the motion man here.
4-yard gain on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up up some positive yardage on first down. They end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kenneth Grant. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Gray is the motion man here. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turtle. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball away.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. To try to get another possession now and build on this lead. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
On the play. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at
First
the
and 10.
41-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On second down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings
Run out of the gun for Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
On for the Vikings field goal. A 40-yard
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. From the 43, it's second and 3.
Brings up second and 4.
He'll get this out wide. Here's a third down and 4.
To number 85. No gain on the play. It's now
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Genti. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
To throw is Mahomes. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. On the move past the 40. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
42 yards.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Here's a run with their tight end. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going.
And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will get just a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On on the ground. It's Genty to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
33-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the Vikings. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.